Hi, my name is Charlene DiCalogero. I am one of the two co-chairs of the Green Rainbow Party of Massachusetts. I'm from Central Massachusetts. I'm one of 4 officers who help steer our party that is for people, planet, and peace.
And so why are you out here today supporting Danny Factor?
Danny Factor is a staunch advocate for the people of his district, the people in Concord, Acton, Chelmsford, and Carlisle, for the kinds of policies that have been opposed by the 2 corporate parties in the state and in the country, things that would help us have a better economy for the 99%, where everyone would make at least a living wage to support themselves and their families, with decent work that supports a healthy environment, excellent education for all that's fully and fairly funded, public education. He's a parent and a widower who understands the critical nature of health care and how we have been steadily deprived of even access to basic health care and opportunities in our state. So I fully support Danny Factor for state representative in the 14th Middlesex district.
What are some of the challenges that Green Party candidates face when they are running against, candidates in this 2-party system?
So one of the key things that we talk about as Green Rainbow Party candidates and elected officials, of which I am a local elected official in Berlin, I'm a library trustee, is that we run clean and green, which means we accept no corporate lobbyist money, we accept no super PAC dollars, and that helps us listen to the people of our districts and not the deep pockets. We are extremely concerned about the really increasingly quickly deteriorating democracy in our country. We were not that long ago rated officially by, I think, The Economist magazine, it may be, as a flawed democracy. This is the United States we're talking about, and we are being, on objective measures, we are being rated now no longer as a full democracy, but a flawed democracy. And a lot of that has to do with how we are deprived of the candidates we could be having if campaigns were all only run by equal and public funding, so that people couldn't buy their way into office. Increasingly, even at the state legislative level, if you look at how people are funding their campaigns, and anybody can look this up on the OCPF website, which is the Massachusetts Office of Campaign and Political Finance, you can find that at best, people are funding their campaigns themselves with huge loans and donations. And otherwise they are accepting, and in many cases they're accepting corporate lobbyist money and donations that appear to be from individuals, but if you scratch and sniff, they are all coming from the same company. There's signs that there may be bundling going on. So our democracy is increasingly for sale, and we want a democracy that is fairly run, that allows all candidates who are on the ballot to speak equally to the public, where all candidates who are on the ballot are included in debates, and where people can understand that they can have a choice and a voice. So I think people are increasingly saying we need an alternative to these 2 parties that have gotten us nothing but endless wars, increasing debt, so-called full employment that actually is employment on starvation wages, where people are taking 2 and 3 jobs just to feed themselves and keep a roof over their heads, or sometimes not even that. Workers at Walmart who are living on food stamps because we let corporations get away with this, because there's all this corporate money in elections and in government.
So how does the Green Party overcome that problem, or any third party candidate?
So we consider ourselves a first party, just the way the Blues and the Reds consider themselves a first party. We are nationwide. We have had the duopoly try to shut us out of elections nationally. They pass various laws to make it very difficult to get on the ballot, and we're fighting that. We ask our candidates to pledge to run clean and green, where they look for funds from ordinary residents of our districts, our Commonwealth, and our country. When I ran, and I'm pretty sure Danny is doing this as well, we limited our donations to below the maximum individual donation allowed in this state. That maximum donation was raised back in, I think, the end of 2015 in Massachusetts from $500 to $1,000. Who does that benefit? It tends to benefit the people who are already in the pockets of rich individuals and corporations, and it disadvantages people like Danny and our other Green candidates who are working people who aren't millionaires, like half of the candidates who ran in the Democratic primary in our 3rd congressional district this year.